century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live, VCR Party Live, Melinda's.
Hello, Melinda.
Hello, Melinda.
Welcome to VCR Party Live.
Hi, welcome to the show. Thanks for watching the show. My name's Joe. This is Nick. We do the Found Footage Festival. We find VHS tapes at thrift stores and garage sales. We're in our office right now with 10,000 VHS tapes, and we're going to watch every single one of them tonight.
There's an empty chair here, and it's because we have a guest coming very shortly. Emmy Blotnick, a very funny comedian who we saw in Edinburgh at Fringe, is going to join us. We picked out some good videos for her, so I'm excited to bring her out in a minute.
Totally stoked.
But we always start with a Found Footage Festival classic, so let's start with one. I'm excited about this. Our buddy Scotty Landis posted this on, I think it was on Facebook of all things, and he found a pristine version of a video that we played in our very first show, Found Footage Festival Volume 1, which you can download or buy the DVD on foundfootagefest.com. That's right here. You got that up there? Yep. Okay. It's a video that was a local news outtake. They did a Pet of the Week segment. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, of course.
They did a Pet of the Week.
Penn Jillette told us that he is the original on this.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got to get that from him. But this is the best quality copy I've seen. We had like a 10th generation dub. It was really washed out and bad. But it was like, I was amazed. I mean, this was like the Criterion 4K restoration.
I haven't seen this. I've only seen like copy of a copy of a because this was a tape trading classic too.
Yes, this is a Pinky the Cat, the Pet of the Week from the animal shelter. Look at this. Look at how clear that is. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's like he's in the room with us.
I know.
Pinky. Hi, this is Pinky.
Wait, start again. Hold on. Go.
This is Pinky. He's a male cat, domestic short hair. He's available for adoption. He's Pet of the Week, Placer County Animal Shelter. He's a very loving cat.
Very loving cat. Domestic short hair.
Pinky.
Look at Marty.
We got a wild cat.
Marty's barking at Pinky.
Pinky, settle down, bud. Oh. Careful, Cole.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
No.
Cat's on a leash. You can never.
Oh, here, Marty, come here. It's chaos in here, too.
Just sit over there. Good catch, Cole.
Cat's off over again.
Oh, here's something else.
And this, you just see it developing. Just wrapped around.
Just disconnect it from the deck.
I can feel that pain.
Just let it go.
You got him back?
Son of a bitch, excuse me language. Let's get to the bite again. Marty, be
come
quiet.
on.
It's not really
even
there.
care about
it's
it.
tiny brain. You can see what goes wrong. That's a big mistake right there.
Yeah.
Don't straddle it. Close your legs, dude.
Watch it, he's caught up in there. Just disconnect it from the deck.
You don't. Pinky won.
You got him back?
That guy's a man's man.
Yeah, he's
too.
got tattoos.
He's like Johnny
He's former
Cash.
military.
He like looks like Johnny Cash. He has like a forearm tattoo.
And he was reduced to tears. He's probably a Marine.
Oh,
he's
I
a Navy
I bet
SEAL.
He's never ever screamed like that
No,
before. That's the
no.
first time he's ever screamed
Imagine
like
if
that.
his military buddies saw him. I mean, that was Pinky the Cat.
Watch that all day long.
Pinky the Cat
Yeah.
completely won that round.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, George is directing tonight.
Yeah. Steve is off in where is he? He's in
Hawaii. He's on his honeymoon.
He's does his honeymoon?
Yeah, I
no,
think so.
I think he already had his honeymoon.
Oh, well,
He
either
got
way.
married like 2 years ago.
All right, well, it wasn't 2 years ago.
It was like a year ago.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
either
like
way.
over a year ago.
Huh? It seems like it wasn't that long ago. But
I'm
anyway,
telling Steve you said that. That
All
you're
right.
not keeping track of his marriage.
don't tell him whatever you do. But yeah, so
He's probably Frenching the night away. Like Steve loves French kissing, as everybody knows. And like, he's
Yeah.
probably just like day and night. He's just like out there on the beach and just Frenching.
He's there. Well, we could find out. We're getting a live update from Steve right now. He has his own corner he put together. So let's roll Steve's new corner. Got it?
Steve on the beach.
Steve, can you hear us? Steve, you should be working.
Yeah?
Well,
So there he is.
looks like he's enjoying a frosty beverage. Mm-hmm. But so are we.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Steve will be back next week.
Yep.
Hope he's having a good time
Steve's
out there in Hawaii.
what was it called? Steve's Relaxation Corner? Is that what it's
Yes.
called? Okay. I hope to have many more of those corners.
That was the Pacific edition.
Oh, it's
the Pacific edition. Okay.
Gotcha. What else we got here?
Well, you know how I always like to tie into whatever topically is going on.
Yeah.
Search engine optimization. Got my finger on the pulse of all that stuff.
It's like today's National Root Beer Day.
Yeah. So
here's a root beer training video.
Yeah, here's a root beer training video. No, this is actually Rambo. Last Blood is coming out. I'm actually kind of excited about that movie. I never got to watch the Rambos as a kid because I couldn't watch rated R movies. Did you watch them?
Yeah, we did see. Yeah, I saw the first Rambo.
I loved First
but
Blood.
that was like at an overnight. Like my parents went and rented for us.
I watched First Blood like last year and I loved it. I've never seen any of the other Rambo movies, but we have shown this a little clip of this before, a Rambo cartoon and Rambo. This is the Children for Peace episode. This is a 1987 children's cartoon for one of the most violent movies ever made.
Well, and it's a violent cartoon too.
It is. There's a lot of explosions. So we've shown the intro. I posted a clip on our social media today of, there's always like how 80s cartoons, somebody would always say something funny and they would all laugh.
Yeah.
So I played a couple clips of that, and we're going to end with one of those laughing outros tonight in the show.
That'd be a good
But
way
this
to-
is a clip where Rambo's facing a herd of baboons.
Okay.
I thought everybody would enjoy
Is this
this.
Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Baboons! Say baboons! Looks like their leader is challenging me for territorial rights.
You can tell.
Just want some water.
These aren't realistic for Marty the Bard.
Guess that means no.
He's in danger. He's in
Rambo
mortal
will
danger.
make mincemeat out of that monkey.
Don't be so sure. A baboon can easily tear a man to pieces.
It's really fluid animation. Yeah.
All right, next one for Rambo.
Can't we talk this over? I guess not.
Oh, no.
It's always multi-ethnic teams. That's the
With multi-ethnic hats.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Sorry, fella, but I got kids to protect.
Watch this. He's beating up on a baboon.
Next time, don't lead with your left.
Yep. You on the edge of your seat?
The physics are right on.
Yep, exactly.
Come on, take my hand.
Now he helps up the baboon. This is a Saturday morning in 1987. This is what you could watch.
Why did I watch this?
I don't know. George watched it, didn't you?
I
Yeah,
did.
so
I
he
did.
helped the
First
baboon
run.
up. That was action-packed
Did they
Saturday
shake hands
morning.
at the end? And did
Yeah,
the
they
baboon
shake,
join
there's
forces?
a peace treaty between the baboons.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, when the real bad guys came, the baboons helped Rambo and his multi-ethnic kid team. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't mean to
Okay.
give too much away.
Oh,
But we're going to
spoiler.
show you the end of the Christmas episode of Rambo at the
stay
very
tuned.
end of the show.
Oh, nobody's leaving.
No.
All right, so we're going to show you this. We have an update, but I've shown this. I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. There's a show called Auction
Oh,
Alley.
right when Steve's wedding was.
Huh?
6 months ago?
No, a year ago was
Oh,
Steve's
okay.
wedding.
All right.
Yeah. And I think
Auction-
you showed up late to Steve's wedding.
I did,
too, didn't you? Yeah.
Sure did.
So showed Auction Alley. It's this local public access show where they auction off shit, and so it's
Literal shit. In a
like
lot
it's
of
like
cases.
it's actual garbage
Yeah.
that they're actually selling. And we have this huge long tape, and I think we've only watched like an hour of it, and there's
Yeah.
like an hour and a half left. So I'm going to show some new cuts from it, but then I'm going to also show the best scene from it. So here's Auction Alley. I don't know where it's from. I think maybe Ohio. That's my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think that.
There's a lot of
They might
garbage
have
bought and sold in Ohio.
Yeah, they might
No
have.
offense.
First item up on this
USA
table
scarf.
looks like we have a grab.
Oh, Ohio.
Now this is
That may
a
be why.
toy grab. All sorts of toys. Look like we got a CD player here. Looks like a Barbie one. Some type of a toolbox. And on down
box of
inside is your
Yeah.
other toys. We're calling that our toy grab. We have an American,
I wish he sold the shirt off his back.
not a scarf, but your pocket hanky.
Yeah, blow your nose on the flag, everybody.
Pocket hanky, American flag. Very sheer. Plugs 110, extra long.
That's
Excuse
a
me.
that's a selling point. The fact that it's a sheer.
American flag.
Yeah.
Observe silence once it
Okay.
switches over to the vacuum
All right,
cleaner.
sorry.
Pocket hanky, American flag, very sheer. Plugs 110, extra long. Excuse me.
Did he just belch?
Extra long cord.
He's like
Great
you at
for
every.
furniture, drapes, vacuuming out the car. That's a good item. It's got a lot of nice suck to it.
Got a lot of nice
And I've
suck to
also
it.
got your.
Got a lot of nice suck
Oh,
to
he can
it.
talk the talk.
That's a good item. It's got a lot of nice suck to it. And I've also got your choice
Here we go.
of wallets. I have Polio Sport,
Yep.
So the old polo.
Calvin.
Oh, that was
Here
it.
we have Nike.
Yep. 0 for 3 so far.
Here we have Levi.
Oh, he got
You
one.
You got one right. Yeah, so that's
Oh,
Auction
wow,
Alley.
yeah.
And the reason we bring that up,
Oh, I'm
because, you know,
excited about this.
you know, we're always trying to make a buck from this show, right?
That's all we're in it for.
That's the only reason we're doing the Found Footage Festival and VCR
Yeah.
parties, to make a buck. So we had the idea, let's make Polio Sport wallets.
Right.
And we said that off at first as a joke, then we looked it up and was like, oh wait, it's kind of, we could make them.
Yeah,
we
there's
could make
a
a little
place
bit.
that makes crappy Velcro wallets.
Yeah, check it out. We got Polio Sport
They
wallets
just
here.
came in
Hot
yesterday.
off the presses.
Polio Sport. We
Yeah.
had one of the Melindas
There they
actually
are.
recreated the logo for us, Deborah from
Yeah.
Minnesota, and we got 100 of these wallets in.
So we're gonna stuff this wallet with like all sorts of fun stuff. So if you buy a Polio Sport wallet, you'll get like, we'll probably throw like a found footage sticker in there. We'll probably
we
throw
collect
some
found photographs. We'll put some
found
of those
photographs.
in.
Everyone will be unique.
Some Elf trading cards. you
Yeah.
know.
So if you like nice things,
Yeah.
Polio
Those will
Sport.
be on tour on our website, and
Can you
that.
imagine just like you're at the store and you're like you got to pay for something, you just pull that
Or
over.
you're kind of like you're at like a fancy dinner. You pull your black card out of that. I got this. you know,
And
and then
look at
you're-
this. Check this out. It has these little plastic things. You can put pictures of loved ones in there.
Oh yeah, that's where you can put your pictures of loved ones.
Yeah.
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 And of course, that's the wallet that celebrates the sport of polio.
Yep.
Should we get to Emmy? Or
Let's,
do we have one
no,
more thing?
No, we got.
Oh,
we
yeah,
got-
we're gonna do
I got my earwax update. I got. Yeah. We're close.
All right.
We're closing. We're close.
Okay, so let's get to that.
Okay. Let run nice things. Speaking of nice things. Oh, that would have been perfect.
Ah, missed it. And there's no do-overs when we're live.
All right, so we got nice things. We just got back from a tour, and some people gave us some VHS tapes.
Oh, so many
We were in
great-
Austin and Dallas, and Sally was there.
Oh yeah, Sally
Sally's,
who made the Shuffle knit clown.
Yeah, she made
there
Shuffle
back
for
there.
us. We saw her, and she gave us 3 crafting videos.
Oh, I didn't see those yet.
Yeah, I think that they're actually from her mom's collection. They're very like meticulously labeled.
Oh yeah.
And they like everything that's on them. And I watched a little bit. I don't know. I'm just bored by craft. Like I can't get into crafting.
Hand them
videos.
over to me.
But there's just one point on one of these where D. Grunig at
Oh,
3
from,
hours. And it's all EP mode too.
Yeah.
So it's you really gotta. I'm the auction alley guy.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
are. You just belched mid-sentence.
D. Grunig at 3 hours and 4 minutes, and I didn't have the patience to go looking for it.
Oh, okay.
today.
Well,
But D's on there.
Yeah.
Then she also made a note that there's a Heartburn Hotel commercial near the end of the tape.
Oh, like
and I went
Heartbreak
looking,
Hotel?
Yeah, but I think it's
Okay.
probably like Mucinex or something,
Yeah.
or like one of those. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so I went looking for that, but then I couldn't find it. So, but thank you, Sally, for the tapes.
Wow.
We gotta
And
do some
by the
digging.
way, Sally, at the show in Austin, we came out and said, hey, welcome everybody. And she was holding up a big cardboard sign she had made. She's a crafter that said, hello, Melinda's.
Yeah.
And it was like I felt like we were the Rolling Stones for
I know,
one
it's
brief
so cool.
moment.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of signs held up
No.
at shows. Then Adam gave us this, and so he got this in Austin at a thrift store. I don't know how to show this, but it's because I want to read it, so I'm going to put it up like this. Okay, so somebody meticulously labeled their movies. So they're like Bulworth, they put director Warren Beatty. Then they have on here if it has sex, nudity, violence, or OBC. What does OBC stand for?
George, any ideas?
Does anybody know what OBC stands
Well-
for? So Bulworth
Objectionable content.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I
That
just
could
made
be
that
it.
up.
Okay,
That could be it.
It has sex, it has nudity, it has violence, and it has OBC. Shawshank Redemption, sex, check. Nudity, check.
The
I
Rita
remember that.
Hayworth poster?
Huh?
No. I don't know what it
No.
would be.
Definitely has violence and a check plus on OBC, whatever that is. But look at it. This is the other cool thing, is that they put little googly eyes for some goddamn reason. I don't know
Yeah,
if you can see
that's
that
a
on
fun
there.
touch.
They put googly eyes at the
Yeah.
bottom of all. What madman did this? They put-
I used to
Oh, the-
label my videos too, and I'd have the category.
Yeah, but you didn't put googly eyes at the
I
bottom.
wish I would have thought of
every
it.
one. And then some of them have, like Bulworth and Young Frankenstein, have notes saying belly laughs.
Oh,
on both of
really?
them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope we can get that label for tonight's show.
Yep.
God willing. Thanks for those.
Yeah, that was Adam. He gave us those.
Our super patron Bob gave us this tape he'd been talking about. It's we have a category in the collection here called unusually specific, and I think this would fall into that. It's how to repair your diatonic accordion or concertina. And I want to read the back. The back says, John Townley is an accomplished historical performing artist on the maritime circuit, which I want to start playing the maritime circuit. I feel like it's an untapped market for us. As well as a sailor, writer, astrologer, sex advisor, and originator of the Concertina and Squeezebox magazine. Been a lifelong subscriber.
Sex Advisor was just kind of slipped right in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Just,
And then it keeps going. He has researched and produced 8 maritime historical albums of sea shanties, 4 castle songs, and popular songs that went to sea. What? And then let me just...
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I just watched the first 3 minutes, and it's solid gold. I want to make a movie...
Is there anything about Sex Advisor? Like him
not
being
so
a sex
far, but
advisor?
wait till you see these guys. I aspire to be these guys on
Which
VCR
guy's the guy
party.
who they were describing? Is he on the left or the right? Do you know which one?
They'll introduce themselves.
Okay, good.
They'll introduce themselves. And here's what I want you to pick out.
Oh.
Who would play these? Which celebrities would play these in the movie adaptation?
Okay.
My name is John Townley.
That's the sex advisor.
I'm John Paul.
Yes, indeed. And my specialty is concertinas, and John's is really more the
Will Ferrell and
all other squeeze boxes and free reads
I was
combined.
gonna say Jeffrey Jones.
And I think we're going to sort of start off with some of the
Now
more
the credits
primitive
come up.
things you can buy and things to avoid in the marketplace.
Same year
if
as
you were
Rambo
buying
came out
a
cartoon.
concertina or a squeeze box, what would you look for in where you were buying it? Would you look for something bright and shiny, or something that was
That was
well
a funny
used,
line.
or what would you look for?
Certainly, I'd look for quality
Mm-hmm.
as the most important aspect of it. Secondly, or right in there with quality, I'd look for playability.
Okay, that's it. We're gonna watch a little bit of that at a time.
Okay, I like
because
it.
I don't want to spoil everybody.
Oh
but
no, you wetted my whistle on that.
What about the guy on the right? Who would George?
Dana Carvey.
Oh, I could see that. I could see that.
Who's that one guy?
I was gonna say maybe Bob Balaban, but he's a little younger.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
I
anyway.
remember this actor's name. What's his name? He's a famous one. He was in
Christopher Guest?
American History X.
Edward Norton.
Ed
Edward
Norton?
Norton. Yeah. I don't know
Oh
what that's
yeah. I can see that. Yeah. It'd be like a little mousy guy.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we have for this?
So Bob gave us another It's Potty Time Bear.
This one's still in the package.
I didn't pull It's Potty Time.
That's okay. We've seen it enough. It's a
I
potty
had a
training
guy-
video with a mascot bear.
I had a guy come up to me in Dallas. And he's like, "Hey, could you just do me a favor and not play Super Duper Pooper anymore from It's Potty Time.
Why?
And he was just like, he said that he had the song in his head for the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he's like, you've been playing it like once a week.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. Well, that's...
And I told him I can't make any promises. But he lucked out because I forgot to pull the clip.
Yeah, you lucked out tonight.
Yeah, but here's the song. I mean, you can...
This one
Oh, it's not
doesn't move
working.
as much
No, it's not
either.
working.
Oh.
We got 3 now, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, yeah, here he goes.
I'm a super
There,
duper
you can hear it
pooper.
in. Here.
Can potty with the best. No more diapers to get in my way.
You're doing dances.
I am really impressed. I'm a super duper pooper. I know when I have to go. Take a bow, you're my big kid now. I'm the best pooper I know. Then it goes into the second verse, which I don't know if we need to hear that. We have a guest sitting right there. Yeah.
Emmy,
Yeah.
did you want to hear the second verse?
Okay. All right. We might be running long tonight, everybody. You can see on the back, it's videos approved by the
Yeah. It's a toe tapper. Yeah.
kid now. I'm the best pooper I know. I'm the best pooper I know. It's like, if it's somebody singing about it in the third person, it makes sense, but not when it's the first
Oh,
person.
yeah. Because the original song is "You're the best pooper I know."
Right, talking
I'm
about
the
a little
best
kid.
pooper
The
I know.
bear's saying it's the best pooper. And it's calling itself a kid, which I don't know if that's accurate either. A cub, maybe.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
My earwax update. Real quick.
When you don't have a video about body horror, you're actually inflicting
I'm
people
worried
with
that I
actual
didn't cue
body
this
horror.
up correctly, but hopefully I did.
Uh-huh.
Let
Yeah,
me see.
fingers crossed.
Okay, so everybody knows that I've shown this before. It was maybe 12 years ago. I couldn't hear out of my right ear, and I went into and I didn't have health insurance at the time, so I went into some like shady place, like way out in Queens, and I think I paid $60, and this guy and I had been putting earwax softener in my ear for a long time, and this guy put this vacuum in and sucked out all the earwax, and I could hear perfectly afterwards. Then he's like, do you want me to do the other ear? And I was like, I don't know, the other ear's fine. He's like, I'll just do it. So he puts a little bit of earwax softener in, puts it in, and this is what came out of my good ear. This came out of my good ear.
George, look away.
That came out of my good ear. Dime-sized, black, hairs coming out of it. And he pulled it out, and I could hear so perfectly. I could hear things for miles and miles away. So that's the setup. Yesterday, I'm in the shower. For the last week or so, I've been having more, I don't know, it's kind of gummy in there, you know? So I was like, I would lay on my side of my head in bed, and then I'd get up and it'd be kind of like stuck and I couldn't hear anything. I'm a waxy man, too. I've mentioned that.
Can I take this off the screen?
Huh?
Can I
No. It's, yeah.
Okay.
Because
We're losing Patreon support by the second. Go ahead.
So then I put in some earwax, and I now I have health insurance, but now I found out that you can flush it out by getting this like rubber syringe.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're sounding like my grandfather, just talking about your ailments now.
I mean, this is a good story.
Okay.
Okay, so
I put up the Patreon.
Does you?
Oh, good,
Okay,
good. All right.
Okay, so then I'm scooping it up with the. You got to scoop up the water with the rubber syringe, and then you put it in your ear and you blast it, and like all this like black splatter would go up against my shower curtain, and I was like, it's coming out. It felt so good. Then I did one huge blast, and all of a sudden there's this huge thing on my arm, and I thought it was a cockroach. I honestly did. No, it was a huge chunk of wax, and just.
Wow, how about that?
And believe it or not, it's actually bigger than that one. But I have a theory as to why that is. But we'll let the picture come up first. I might have put too much time. There it is. There's the new one.
Oh, it's a penny instead of a dime.
Yeah,
so
pennies
you
are
can
bigger
show
than
that,
dimes.
yeah.
So it's the width of a penny. It still
Right.
had the hairs. It wasn't as black.
Very
but
cockroach-like,
It was
yeah.
so dense. It was so dense. It did not. I picked it up in the shower and it
Yeah.
didn't break apart. I thought it would like crumble in my hand. No, it was like a pebble. It was like I had a pebble. I think that's the end of the story.
Oh, wow. Okay, good.
Yeah. So, but
Well-
no, it's not the end of the story. So what I
Okay.
want to do is I brought it, And the more that it shrinks down, the blacker it gets, and the smaller it gets. But I brought it. I have it in a baggie over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to save until Steve comes back, because I know that he...
Oh, that'll be a pleasant surprise when he gets back from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what's in the bag, Steve?
But what I want to do is I want to raffle it off to our sweepstakers.
Oh, great. The people who put in thinking they win actually something they wanted.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to send them part of your...
That's the thing with sweepstakes, though. You don't always get what you want with sweepstakes.
That's right, yeah.
So...
Well, good. People come to the show for the VHS clubs, but they stay for your health and body fluid updates.
But that was like, I think it's like once every 12 years I pull out a huge chunk of wax.
Okay, great. Well, I hope some people are still watching because Emmy Blotnick's about to come on. Let's get to our special guest show and tell. George, can you roll the interstitial thing, and then we'll... Okay, come on over.
Welcome to the show.
It's Emmy Blotnick,
thank you guys.
Sorry about like leading you in with like a bunch with my earwax stories. I figure I should have probably like maybe Super Duper Pooper should have brought you in. Maybe that would have been better, or I don't know.
You guys are the best poopers I know.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever told me that before.
I know a lot of poopers. It's these guys.
Thank you so much.
Do you have any earwax stories?
I don't think so. I have one really long arm hair. Is that of interest?
I do too. And Marty does, actually. I just was looking at him the other day, and he has one long arm hair in the same spot that I do. Yeah.
That's adorable.
Do you both of you trim it off, like, or do you like?
I do if I notice it. Yeah.
Yeah, I yank it. Is yours paler than?
Yeah. It's thin and white. Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
It's like Father Time is growing out of your body.
It is.
Just
It's
a little
weird.
bit.
Why are we just hearing this now? We've been doing this show for like a year and a half, and you haven't told us about this long arm hair.
It's weird. Sometimes it's about what you don't
Emmy's been
talk
here for
about.
like 30 seconds. We already know about her long arm hair.
True, yeah.
I don't think I have it right now. But
if anybody here
I'll mail it to you if
Please
you
do.
want to give it
We'll
to
show
a
it on nice
raffle
things.
sweepstake.
We got the hopper right there, yeah. One lucky winner.
I'm not precious about my one arm hair.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like I said, we saw you at Edinburgh Fringe and have known you,
Super funny.
and we really loved your comedy, and we thought it'd be fun to come on and show you some videos. And we got some good stuff picked out for you.
I'm very excited. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
So we sent you a little questionnaire about like where you're from, that kind of stuff. And you said Boston, right? Yes. Okay. So your family probably watched this every single day, right?
Oh
like
my
this is probably like your
God.
family workout. Was
everyone's got a family workout.
Yeah.
Everybody gather around.
It's the Marky Mark workout. He's from Boston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's as Boston as you get, right?
Pretty much.
Like he's like the mayor.
Yep.
So this is, have you seen his workout video before?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, okay.
I'm excited.
So this is how it begins. I spared you like 30 seconds of like him like pumping weights.
And this is from the era where it was like, oh, black and white, cool, looks like it's handheld effect and Dutch angles, and it's really distracting.
A lot of snap zooms. And,
Right
So here's Marky Mark workout.
Trying to look
which
cool.
I'm sure you're familiar with. So it's like 30 seconds of this, but I spared you this. Then we go into like, there's a sketch before they start.
It's like half the Take On Me video.
It is, yeah, it's aha.
I mean, he is pretty fit though, I'll give him that.
Cousin. Oh, man. Cuz, get up. Yo. Cut. Come on, bro. We're gonna go hit it. Come on, let's go. All right. Cuz Neil's downstairs, he's making some shakes and stuff. Let's go. Fuck you, pancakes, the whole 9 yards. Let's go get that pump. Come on, cuz. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Cuz, look. 1 minute.
Is that how all your friends would talk in Boston?
Yeah, they got pancakes and everything, man. Also, does he have a third nipple?
Yes,
or was it?
I
Okay.
was going to point that out.
Oh,
it's a mole or something.
It leaps off the screen. Yeah.
Well, we'll see him shirtless.
There's a close-up, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pow!
What's up, Marky? Lounging here with Rich Mentor from Gold's Gym. Yeah, no handshakes in the video.
We dissed him on.
We're just lounging.
Yeah, he's like, no handshakes in the
You know,
video.
the biggest question people ask me is, why am I doing a fitness video? You know,
Question mark.
you know, I'm a rapper, you know, but I've been into fitness for a while. I've learned a lot. I know that you have to learn in order to really key in on the strong points, which is form, focus, and determination. And, you know, I like being in shape. I've accomplished a lot. You know, people always ask me, you know, about running around in my underwear and trying to sell my body, but I think I've accomplished a lot. I have a lot to be proud of, so, you know, why not share it with people? The important thing to remember is you start where you're at, but there's no stopping you after that. You can start off with the home workout. You can start off with
How
the
old do you think he
push-ups.
is
You can start off with just jogging in place.
22?
Yeah,
But
that
you
feels
start
about
off,
right.
If you repeat those things on a daily basis,
He is Dirk Diggler.
you're gonna have
He's
to
that
He's
character.
real life.
go
Not
to the next step.
acting.
The videotape offers that. It's got, the next step. The workouts have the next
He's
step.
got
If you
teeth
start
like a
with a light
whale,
workout,
too,
light
like these little
repetitions,
teeth.
light
Oh yeah, the
reps,
little chiclets on the
next
bottom.
day, you're gonna not feel it as much as you did
Oh, they're
2
adorable.
weeks ago or
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, like you did with the home workout. So you're gonna have to take it to the next step. But the main thing to remember
Making you
is
homesick
start
a little bit?
where
Yeah,
you
it
start.
is.
Don't try to be
He's not
something
reading.
that
I
you're
don't think
not.
he's reading
Everybody has their
cue
own
cards
game.
though. I think he's
I'm
just
never
like
gonna look like
Yeah.
rambling right
Yeah.
now, isn't he?
He's in the
and someone's never gonna
flow
look like
state.
you.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own personality, their own person. Be
Director's
pleased
like,
with
all
that,
right, wrap
you know
it
what I mean? Everybody's beautiful, man.
Can we
Go
get to
out
the
and
workout?
yours. Before you
So
get any
we'll watch the
exercise,
stretch
it's very
here.
important
Okay.
to stretch. Cousin Jizz has developed some stretching that is effective both
Cousin
before
Jizz?
the home workout and before the gym
I think that's what his
workout.
name is.
It's
Yeah.
also important to stretch out afterwards. It goes a little something like
That's how he always starts every scene.
See the nipple on the underside of his.
Cousin Jizz is about to demonstrate some stretches. We got the fly honeys in the back.
He has fly honeys.
Do we have any fly honeys?
Should be here any second.
Okay.
No, George is our fly honey.
Oh, good. Hey, George. Looking fly.
Everybody back down on the floor. We're going to do something which is called a straddle stretch.
Okay, we don't need to see. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Right?
I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of greasy beef cakes, so this was a great choice for
And
me.
fly honeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Together at last.
This was a stellar start.
I've got
man,
more
that's how you
exercise videos to show you. I asked you if you went to church growing up, and you said no, but you accidentally ate communion at one point?
Yes.
How did that happen?
It was a funeral, and everybody stood up and got in line, and I just didn't know what we were doing.
Right.
So I got to the front, and you can't just be like, nah, or maybe you can, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to fit in at the funeral.
They put it in your mouth, don't they?
I think I don't
For
think
the
it was
old people,
directly
they
in my
do.
mouth. I think it was in my hand, and then I made a terrified face at all my friends. And I think
that was the body of Christ you were eating.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you had no idea.
Did like a
No.
lightning bolt come down and zap you? And
absolutely.
Like, okay, all right.
That's how I have this long arm hair.
That explains it.
This is the video you should have watched. This is called The Angel's First Communion Lesson, and this really would have been. You kind of skipped all the lessons, went straight to the first communion, the accidental communion at a funeral.
Yeah.
Normally you'd get this in second grade. How old were you at that funeral?
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And here you have the little, you have this little lesson book that came with it, and there's a discussion question afterwards that I'm going to ask you.
Exciting.
But this isn't the raw video. I cut it down a little bit, but this is the Angel's First Communion lesson hosted by Michaela, the angel. Everybody you're going to see
an angel?
Everybody you're going to see in here is an angel.
Whoa.
Hi there. I'm Angel Michaela. Welcome to St. Patrick Church. Isn't it beautiful? Something very special is about to happen to the second graders in this church. Can you guess what it is? And something special will soon be happening to you too, right? You'll be receiving Jesus for the first time in Holy Communion.
That's what you did.
That's why I'm here, to talk to you about how to get ready for this very special day. With the help from two of my angel friends, I've put together a lesson for you.
My name is Fidelis, and I know who you are.
I know who you
Michaela
are.
told me. Congratulations.
Psych.
You are getting ready to receive Jesus in First Communion. This is a very special time in your life. So you
25.
have special activities, lessons with
Step
your
into my
family.
hot tub.
Oh, hi. I'm Angel Philomena. Michaela wants me to talk to you about prayer. But don't talk too long, she said. So I'll keep it short and simple.
She's a real slave driver.
Prayer is talking with God. And it's not hard at all, really.
Listen to the Bible readings and to the
Oh
priest.
man, one of those eyes is
Sing
going.
the song and say the prayers. And then soon,
I feel like he smells like
very
cigarette
soon,
smoke.
Yeah, it looks like he
you
puts them out
will
on
be
his
walking down the aisle
eyebrows.
to receive your First Communion.
Fidelis knows a lot about the Mass, doesn't he? You can tell that he loves Jesus very, very much. And he wants you to love Jesus too. You will come forward toward the altar. The
At the
priest will
funeral.
offer you the bread and the wine. When he says, body of Christ, blood of Christ, You will answer,
You'll panic.
Amen. In a loud
Get in line.
Take a look at your friends.
Yes, I believe it is you, Jesus.
Your grieving
I
friends.
really do. Your special day will soon be here. Your first communion day. Prepare well, listen well, pray well.
You'll
and know that
accidentally
Jesus
make the
watches
funeral
over
about
all.
you.
Fidelis, Philomena, and I will be praying for you.
Oh, they're
I'll be praying for you.
out back by the dumpsters with my cigarette.
He seems like he should have been angel number 3. Like he's not the
Yeah.
second angel. Maybe you keep him in
they
the back.
went- yeah, I
Maybe
did
you-
it in order.
Oh man, if only you would have seen that before you went to that funeral.
I would have known what the afterlife looks like.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it says, after the viewing, ask the children, that's you, to describe their favorite parts of the video.
I mean, where do you start?
I don't know.
They were all great. I mean,
There's Fidelis, there's...
that one guy.
We have never found out what the hot tub was about?
No, that's the baptismal font.
Oh.
I cut that out.
All right.
And it says, invite children to do a drawing of their favorite angel scene from the video. So I'm going to invite you to do that at some point during the show.
Oh, I'd love to, yeah.
You're not going to invite her yet. You're going to invite her at some point.
Well,
later
on.
Okay.
At least expected.
Okay. So we've shown this one before. This is totally tulip. I have a slight update on this one. This one isn't, I mean, are you familiar with these things? With the puffy paints on the t-shirts?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this is totally tulip. They put out this video about how to do it, and they kick things off with this song. And I decided to play it because I have a slight update, and I want you to help me decide if this song was ripped off. But here's the song first.
Okay.
Interesting.
This is the Totally Tulip, and then you can kind of see
Oh my God. Did you know about this, or did you find out, like when you were younger, did you find out just from the tape?
Oh, I knew about this because I remember, I think my aunt made us like puffy paint sweatshirts that had our names on it.
We had a place in the mall called Artwave where you could do that for t-shirts and stuff. So yeah. All right, Totally Tulip.
All right, here's
Let's
Totally
watch it.
Tulip. It's the catchiest song in the world, too. But they start the whole video off with this, it's like 3 minutes long.
It overstays its welcome. Hot dog. That's her hat says.
And they break it down here.
It's so much longer than it needs
Oh, I know.
to be.
Oh, they could have faded out a long time
I think
ago.
they're padding.
They've
the
only just
actual-
started, too. They've only just begun.
But it's also, it sounds like Cyndi Lauper or something.
does.
It's a pretty good
Yeah,
song.
it's not bad. The lyrics aren't great, but the dancing. Make me feel like dancing.
Those are good songs.
We've abandoned the rhyme scheme completely,
No, I know.
right?
Yeah.
There we go. Now bring it back.
Happy to. Oh, it's around. Psychedelic.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
that's
somebody
all gonna
actually dancing in the moonlight while wearing one of these?
I can.
Yeah.
It's gonna melt in the dryer for sure.
Oh, you have to hand dry it.
That slimes all your clothes.
It does. You have to hand dry this stuff. Ooh, a dress.
Oh.
Here we go. Back to the hook.
Instrumental break.
Wow, they really make you wait for it. 2, 3, 4.
There it is. Back ahead it.
Ooh, take us home.
Oh my God, it's still going.
Oh, it's so
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
Keep it in your head. Keep it in your head. So my buddy
What
Dave.
is the rest of this?
It's just like tips on how to make sweatshirts and designs.
Yeah,
with-
I mean, I wanted to fast forward it so you can see this woman. She's wearing. It's the sweatshirts are not subtle at all.
No.
They are just like
More
you
is
can't look
more.
at anything. You couldn't make eye contact with this woman because her sweatshirt is just so busy.
Yeah.
But okay, so my buddy Dave on Instagram, he sent me this. It's a commercial, and I hate to advertise for this yogurt company, or to help this yogurt company get views. But they did rip off the song of Totally To It.
Oh, they're trying to do
like
an 80s like style.
They're doing an 80s thing.
It's a modern...
I looped it 3 times. Don't buy their yogurt, or do buy their yogurt, I don't care. But like, here's the song that I think rips off Totally To It. Listen.
Which we've played.
Totally tubular taste.
Listen.
Totally tubular taste. Noosa yogurt. Noosa. Totally tubular taste. Noosa yogurt. Noosa.
Yeah. Oh, we got a lawsuit on our hands.
Oh my God! Because tubular's not even a yogurt
No,
word.
no. And it's not in a tube. It's just in a regular tub.
I think they ripped off.
Yeah.
Feeling Tulip.
I think
Totally
Tulip
To It.
Paints has a take it to federal court.
Should we actually do that?
Yogurt. Totally yogurt. Okay.
What if we actually did do that? What if we like call
Snacking
them
in
up?
the moonlight.
What if we actually like do pursue this and like go hard?
Please do.
Like let's fleece them.
We're a third party. We're an interested third party.
I will empty my polio wallet.
Oh, please. Thank you so much.
Holy shit!
I know.
It's
wow.
It's at least 3 notes. I mean,
it's close.
100%, right?
I thought it was going to be more like 80s style, wearing leg warmers.
No, it's like a 10-second commercial.
Yeah,
it's not even.
okay.
It's like an 8-second commercial.
Wow.
So like, but like that totally just.
Well, this is also something I'm proud of that I wanted to show off that has been in the works for a long time. Last week, and actually throughout the past couple of years on the show, I've been playing clips from exercise videos because my project for our shows is always to do the exercise video montage. I put it off, I procrastinated because I've watched so many of them, it's kind of mind-numbing. And so this year, we decided to challenge ourselves and limit not just exercise videos, but only exercise videos that in some way bastardize the word exercise in the title. So last week I played one called Skier Size.
We call them sizes.
Right.
We have a ton of sizes
There's
up there.
Jazzercise. We've played one.
Hunker size. I mean, if you look up there's just so many sizes.
That's incredible.
Right. Yeah.
So I finally finished it last week. We did it in Austin, debuted it in Austin and Dallas last weekend. So it hasn't seen the light of day anywhere. I'm going to show you an alternate cut that's not in our live show, but it's pretty close to the finished cut of this 2-year project called the Size Montage.
Ooh.
Skier Size, the exercise film that gets you in
Part
shape
2.
for skiing.
This kind of has some tulip
special
effects.
Yeah.
Work out with the girls of Skier Size as they perform the power
Baby size, baby in me.
Raise the baby's left foot.
Wait, look at these stretches.
I was not anticipating that you stretched the baby.
Yeah. They're not doing it on their own.
Bring it down.
What if he had ski boots on?
The right foot to the left.
The toddler's helping
Now
it.
let's get started and exercise.
Whoa. Let's exercise.
Come on. Let's tapercise. And again.
Get ready to Elmo size. Elmo size.
Sometimes it's size with a Z, and sometimes it's size with an S.
I guess the S
There's
would
with an
be...
S.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense with exercise.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fancy Size with Sunshine. I have faith in myself.
Sunflower.
Now you can burn
Too many birds there.
breathing with breathicize.
Hold it. And release with the gasping inhale.
Oxysize.
Lift. 3 sniffs. And then exhale.
Carol Maggio is proud to bring you advanced facercise.
Relax, lift. Relax, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She does look good. I mean, her skin does look good, doesn't she? I mean,
yeah,
she is.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
See, what with the kids?
Yeah.
The Z on
Don,
the
Wiener
S.
Dog.
Yeah. That doesn't
they don't even try to say that one.
That
Para
doesn't.
size. Back hair size. It's a reach. Protector size.
I think Texercise is the best one. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it
already
fits.
close.
It's
yeah.
right there.
Karate size.
Personal favorite.
Karate size.
She does her own song.
Wow. Workout.
Karate size.
This is Sexercise.
I mean, this one works pretty good too.
Yeah, it's the yeah.
For the two of us.
This is
She
Helen
looks
size.
angry.
Enjoy each other.
Enjoy Norm.
Listen to the rhythms of the music.
You see,
Yes.
that's called marmosizing right there.
Norm it's subtle.
This can't be a real thing though, right?
They do
this is
get
for, like,
topless at
dudes
the end
to-
of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for exercising with us. Now, go out and have a great day.
Bye.
That's it.
It is.
That's
Wow.
the Earth-size montage.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Years in the making. Thank you
Oh.
very much. I was basically just looking for validation on that.
No,
so I
it's
appreciate
really it's
that.
spectacular.
Yeah. You have one more?
I do, but I'm not excited about it. Well, I'll play it anyway.
Okay.
I should have gone with this in the middle. I was realizing that while we were, but you know.
I got a strong finish.
Yeah, you got a strong
Yeah.
finish. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
I'd watch the earwax again if you want.
Don't
I would
encourage
love
them,
to.
okay. Please.
I could talk about that all day long.
Yeah, I
'Cause
know you
honestly, I felt so good for the entire day because I felt lighter, you know, because it came out and I could hear things and all I could think about was that exiting my body and seeing it on my arm and thinking it was a cockroach and just thinking like, oh, it felt so clean.
Great recap. All right, let's get to your video. Here.
Okay, so we asked you in the questionnaire
Yes.
if like what VHS tapes you watched growing up, and you said you learned how to drive. Like your driver's license were all. So I watched. We have a huge shelf of all of them. They're all really boring because they're all well produced because they actually had money. Because I think I think they'd get state funding.
Yes, I think
you know?
so.
So, but
this was before you'd go on the road, or did you have a driving simulator? Did
we
they have
had
one of those?
there was you had to complete classroom hours before you could get on the road, and
Got
it
it.
was mostly I remember it being a lot of tapes of accidents, and them being like, "Don't do that," and that was
Right.
sort of
Yeah.
how they
it
prepare
was always
you.
that.
Scaring
Yeah.
you into being safe on
Yes,
the road.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched about 10 of them today, and there's always, every single one of them had a person saying, like, this happened to me. And it was started up on a close-up on their face, and then pulled back, and they were in a wheelchair. That
Right.
must have
Every
happened
single
about,
one?
it must have happened about 15 times,
Yeah. Whoa.
like in all the videos.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, is that they're kind of a bummer, too.
Right.
It's always like showing like crashed up, and like people talking about how their daughter died, or like their son died, and it's just like, they're kind of a bummer videos.
So here's a supercut of all the injured wheelchair people. Here we go.
So here's driving, what is it called? Driving
Driver's
Ambition.
Okay.
Did you ever have to watch?
I wonder if there is one.
Did you ever watch a Driving Ambition? Do you remember
Probably.
that? Okay.
I don't remember it
Well,
specifically.
it starts. I'm going to show you the opener, which is kind of totally Tulip-like.
Oh, I can't
You know, and it
wait.
has like
Great.
a rockin' song. It appeals to the teens, and it shows a lot of driving stuff. So
You know me well.
Oh, driving looks like a lot of fun.
see, it's very totally
Yes.
Tulip, isn't it? Feeling Tulip.
Totally Tulip.
Dancing in the moonlight.
People in wheelchairs.
Oh, this is like MTV. Cool.
You getting stoked to drive? You getting stoked to drive?
Oh,
like, yeah.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, this rules.
Check your condition. Look how giant those jeans were. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
those are
those
like jean coats there.
I had a
Yes.
pair of those. Yeah.
Wow. Really
They don't
wide.
even show the wearer because the
Oh.
jeans are impressive enough.
Those were parachute. That was a parachute. Oh, look at-
Twisted metal.
Those are the Jinko. Oh, no.
yeah. So
Broken
here's all the
glass.
deaths.
All right.
and body bags.
Is that the guy's name?
Despite the
LB
constant
Glennet?
reminders
Did
of
you
how
not have
deep-
your body bag embroidered?
No, I didn't. That was like it was like a Laverne and Shirley, but for the body bag.
So that's not the only one. I'm going to show you another one.
Oh, more
These things
driving
all had budgets, and this one, the Ultimate Driving Challenge, hosted by Craig T. Nelson from Coach,
Oh my God.
and Paula Zahn.
She was a newswoman, I think.
I think she
Yeah.
was too. Yeah, she looks kind of familiar.
A
then
natural
also,
pair.
Right. Yeah.
also Tim Allen's in here, Rue McClanahan's in here. Like, they had budgets for these things,
Whoa.
and they're all well produced, and it's like kind of subtle. It's not so over the top, which I was really disappointed by. I was like, there's got to
Yeah.
be a good clip.
Maybe
But
it was part of a community service
Oh, you think?
No.
Like
Yeah.
Rue McClanahan?
Yeah.
She got a DUI.
Yeah.
And, no, let's not besmirch. The ghost
so-
of Rue McClanahan.
So then MC Hammer made an appearance, and but this is when he just went by Hammer.
Whoa.
So
This
this
is
is
too
his
legit
scene.
era?
This is probably
Drive with
that's another
caution.
celebrity that I didn't recognize.
New sheriff in town. That's right, Sheriff Hard Hammer. I drive my car the way I live my life, with respect for other people. That means I take responsibility for my own actions, because the sheriff knows the law. Did you know there are times when it's against the law to drive the posted speed limit? Well, that's right. Even when it says it's cool to go 55, you'd be nothing but a fool and probably not alive to drive that quick on a road that slick. So if the weather's no good, or maybe there's a hazard in your hood, don't be a clown. Just slow that car on down. Play it safe. Don't drop the hammer.
Now we'll look at a
There's
question
Paul Zahn,
with
yeah.
the other guy.
So
that
that's
Hammer
it.
appearance is incredible.
Yeah.
What's that?
That is an incredible appearance.
Yeah, no, it is.
I wish we
yeah.
had a cut to Jerry there. Hammer?
Just the irony of take responsibility for your
I know.
actions coming from a
I
man
drive
who-
like I live my life, recklessly. I mean, that's what the honest answer would have
Yes,
been. Yeah.
yes, bankrupt.
So did you had to watch all the VHS tapes? Like, how did it work? Like, you just in your class, your teacher would just like pop in tapes, and then that's how you learned?
I think there might have been some like quiz questions to see if you were paying attention.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause
Right.
they usually came along with booklets too.
Like the
Or
first
they came with
communion
those.
video, yeah.
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 Another thing I asked you whether you have pets. I have a personal interest because I have Marty is always here.
Yeah,
and,
Marty's the shit.
And we also have a lot of pet videos behind us. And you mentioned that you had a schnauzer at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is schnauzer, right?
Whoa.
This is a video called Special Delivery.
Oh my God.
And this one was found at a thrift store on Long Island. And it says the subtitle there is an informative video on whelping. Which, do you know what whelping
We didn't know
is?
Is it like midwifing?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what whelping
Why do
is.
I know that?
I don't know. Why do you?
I tip my hat to
Yeah,
you.
well,
I had
thank
no idea what whelping was.
I don't know why I have no idea where maybe they slipped it in a driver's ed video or something.
Craig T. Nelson taught you about it. So we didn't know, and we watched this video, and it's pretty boring, to be honest, but like they kept using the word bitch casually, like in the context of, you know, your bitch,
Because that's what
your
the
dog,
that's actually
a
called.
mother.
Yeah.
And but it's funny when you take that out of context, we thought. So I cut together all the parts where they say bitch in the video and a few extra parts. And we've never really shown, like, I went back to the original tape today and cut some extra stuff.
Oh, really? There's some new bitches in here?
There's some new stuff in here. So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
This is an all-new, never-before-seen cut of a special delivery that features schnauzers. So
Oh,
maybe
that's
you'll,
incredible.
Yeah.
I feel
What was
so
your schnauzer
seen.
name?
Harrison.
Harrison, okay.
He was a great
This is
great
a tribute
boy.
to Harrison. Oh, it's a boy. Okay.
Hi, my name is Catherine Lord, and I want to welcome you to the wonderful world of puppies. Now, let's go inside and begin. By now, you should know your bitch is pregnant. Sometimes a bitch will come earlier, sometimes a few days later. Milk-Aid helps aid the bitch. Watch your bitch. You know her best. What is normal for your bitch?
The delivery has begun. The bitch is into heavy labor.
Let your bitch become accustomed to it.
Comforting the bitch, you want to reassure your bitch if your bitch lets out a scream. We only
Harrison
usually
being
allow
born
bitches
right
to
there.
eat 1 or 2 of the afterbirth.
Oh my God.
This is a 6-year-old Maltese. It's not a puppy. His name is Champion Cathan Fable Little Star. We name all the dogs after rock
Hard
and
to
roll
call
in
him.
the 50s and 60s, so that's why I got
That
its
poor
name.
dog.
So what do you offer your bitches? Gordon, what do you offer your bitches?
Gordon, what do you
else
offer your
give to
bitches?
your bitches?
I have had bitches. You have to know your bitch. I have one bitch. You have to transport a bitch. Caring for the bitch.
white
bitch.
female
My bitch
NWA.
is
Yeah.
I have heat lamp on my bitch. I don't know who's weaker, the bitch or me. I have a very sick bitch.
Allow your bitches to eat placentas, bitches. Bitches always go back and chew it anyway.
Right.
Let the bitch do it.
Shave your bitch down.
Breeders always say, call your vet when the bitch has
I
had
love the vet
contractions for
here.
a long time.
The bitch should be examined to make sure that all the nipples are okay. If a bitch vomits, the bitch may be in difficulty. Small bitch. The bitch, and the bitch, the bitch should be checked for parasites. Every bitch should be checked for brucellosis.
Why is it important that a bitch not be overweight?
Overweight bitches, if an overweight bitch fat bitch or bitch, and you should exercise the bitch.
Approximately how long can a bitch
A
go?
lot depends on the bitch.
The bitch, the bitch.
The bitch, that bitch, the bitch. The bitch is just very, very nervous. Milk the bitch, calm the bitch down, and try to milk the bitch like a cow.
This concludes special delivery. We hope you
Oh,
found the tape informative and helpful.
Calm the bitch down.
Yeah.
That's a great tip.
Shave the bitch down, calm the bitch down.
I like
God.
how long can a bitch go? Well, that depends on the bitch.
Right, it's just a normal conversation. That nothing's funny about that. Yep. They didn't think anything about that was funny at all. They're just like, this is our job. This is what we're going to talk about.
Why can't they say the dog?
The dog. Yes, the mother.
Yeah, the
mother.
mother. It's just as easy to say that. And there's more. I mean, that's not all the bitches in that video. That's just all the ones we could
oh my goodness.
fit in that montage.
Yeah.
And I thought about calling Marty Champion Cathan Fable Little Star, but went with Marty instead.
She just calls him Champion, right? When she's at home, she just calls Champion.
Yeah.
Right?
What were the names?
Champion Cathan Fable Little Star.
Hey, you gotta just go Little Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. You gotta just cut to the chase on that one.
No Champion Cathan Little Star. You can't scold a dog like that. That's all I got. But
that's all I got.
I got one more video to show, but I wanted to mention that you're going to be on tour with Nick Kroll this fall.
That's awesome.
That's
Cool. You going on a big tour,
fun.
or where you going?
It's like about 12 cities, I think. It's lots of theaters and music places and a couple of casinos. It's going to be real fun. Yeah.
I saw you're going to be in Madison and Milwaukee too.
I was
right?
just in Madison last
Oh,
weekend.
you were in Madison. Okay.
I like it there a lot.
That's where we're from.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Sweet. Where'd you play? Where'd you play Madison?
Comedy on State.
Okay.
Yeah. Super
nice.
fun.
Seems to be. Yeah.
Yes.
Go see Emmy and Nick Kroll on tour, and you're at Emmy Blotnick on Twitter, right?
Yeah, thank you. That's
Thank you so much for coming in and doing the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
You guys
and send us the long hair once it comes. Once it's long enough, like worthy of being.
You got it.
We got a lot of
anxious
raffle entries there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's end with the Rambo Christmas episode, and in the I guess in the reality of Rambo. According to the cartoon, there is a Santa Claus, a real Santa Claus that he teams up with.
No, I remember that in First Blood.
Yeah. All right, good night, everybody.
That's all. That's it.
We'll be right back right after that.
Merry Christmas.
Here's one for you, and one for you.
Can I give out some toys too, please?
This is your Christmas, Brian. We're supposed to give the toys to you.
I know. It's just that Christmas is contagious.
When we return, Dr. Sellner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
We'll be right back right after that.